Welcome to this functional Pilates workout, where we blend Pilates with everyday movements for a stronger and more resilient you. In this session, we'll explore how Pilates enhances daily activities, making every bend, lift, and twist feel strong and connected from the center out. We'll work on activation of your muscles, smooth controlled breathing with your movement, and full body integration for seamless and strong movement. Before we get started, have you heard about SilverSneakers Live? We have the workout you've been looking for, from yoga to Tai Chi, from flexibility training to Pilates. Click on the first link in the description box below to check your eligibility. So grab a mat, a chair for standing support if you'd like, some elastic tubing, and let's align, activate, and lengthen together. Let's begin with the foundation, with breathing. Place your hands on your belly, feet are about hip distance apart. Relaxing your knees, lengthen the lower back. Instead of tucking, think about just length. Head back, shoulders down. Inhale and relax your abdominals. And then exhale and draw them in, and you might feel a gentle lift. Try that again. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Feel the four corners of your feet pushing into the ground. Try that one more time. And lengthen through the top of the head. As you exhale, now hold that compression, that engagement. And as you inhale, you'll feel your ribcage expand, front, sides, and back. One more breath, and we'll start to match our movement with the breath. Okay, beginning with the Pilates march. So we're integrating breath and movement. So inhale, pedal right, exhale, pedal left. Try and keep the back neutral without arching the back or tucking, so just long. Hips stay pretty stable and core strong as you move into the Pilates march. You can support, you can use a chair for balance. Walking through some resistance, or you can lift and reach across center. Let's do one more on each side. Tall, long neck, tall spine. And roll the shoulders back and down. All right, our next movement kind of flows from the Pilates march. It's a standing single leg stretch. So shifting, a double lift, and then step back down. Try it on the other side. So four corners of the feet, stable in the center, and then lift and lower. We'll do it a few more times. Breathe. Now let's focus on the right side. So I'll lift right, double lift, and then extend. You can tap the floor, or you can reach out. Try that one more time. You're breathing, inhaling on the lift, exhaling on the extension. Remember, you can tap down and touch the floor. Find the center of your right foot and long and strong spine as you come to center. All right, now let's do some gentle rotation just to get set up. Ears over shoulders, shoulders over hips, and just come to neutral and then exhale as you twist. Use the Pilates breath to stabilize the back. Remember, it's all pain-free range. Let's move to the open leg rocker. Stepping wide, we'll hinge at the hip and then push off and tap with the right foot. You can support and center. Let's do it on the left. So part of this movement, the stability from the center supporting you, part of this movement is figuring out how hard to push and when to start decelerating. Now you can make it harder with goalpost arms or extended arms. You can always hold on to your chair or the wall. Or you can hinge at the hip. This is the hardest option. Maintain that hinge as you push off and lift. The balancing knee is always just a little bit bent. Let's do one more on each side. You choose the option. Inhaling and exhaling. All right, are you ready to get to the mat? So let's get to the mat. You can use your chair, holding the chair seat and the back of the chair, or if you're not using a chair, you can just put the dominant leg forward. Remember, you can use the chair, or put the dominant leg forward and we'll just sink. I'm getting my tubing so that we can do this rotation with a little bit more resistance. So come to a seated position on the mat. And let's practice hinging before we use the tubing. So feet are flat. You can bring your thighs together like you're trying to hold a ribbon between your thighs and get tall. Inhale, and with a neutral spine, long neck, hinge back and come back to center. This is with support. Lift your chest, stay long, push your feet down, and feel that support as you squeeze your thighs. Try that once again. Now you can do this without support, extending, and this time we'll pull one side, center, so as you rotate the other side, and then come back up, and notice how that feels. I'm gonna add some resistance. You can maintain that same movement without any extra resistance. I'm gonna hold about shoulder distance apart. Find neutral, find center. Hinge back as little or as much as you'd like, but make sure it feels hard without feeling overwhelming, no pain. Pull back, exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale, come up. That's it. Try it again on each side. You can do up to 10 repetitions with really focused breathing. Let's try one more. With or without the tubing, feel this rotation. The pull without feeling any pain. All right, I'm gonna put that tubing aside and we'll come onto our knees. So let's come to hands and knees. And we'll just do a little cat-cow to relieve any tension in the back. I want you to focus on your pelvis right now. As you tuck your tailbone under, knees are under hips, wrists under shoulders, and then come to a little arch in the back, not extreme. So tip and tuck, and then find neutral. And let's push back into child's pose. We should feel really good. Extend the arms overhead, spreading your fingers, push into the thumb and the first finger. Let's inhale to a plank. So here's the beginning of the Pilates push-up. Firm the upper back, lift the back of the head, and gently squeeze the back body. And come to center. So we need to find that strength as we start to explore this push, right, against the floor, without allowing the hips to drop. We don't want tension in the lower back. Now you can continue just child's pose to this plank on the knees, dropping the shoulders, opening the chest. Or you can come all the way to maybe a small push-up to begin with, elbows in. Explore your range. Let's do a few more. Move with the breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. I think one more. What feels best to you? All right, you can spend a moment in child's pose. You can bring your hands next to your hips. You can even roll over onto the back and draw your knees to your chest if that feels good. We can practice getting back up. So come up to the knees first and just stretch the front of the body. We've been pushing with those muscles of the chest and shoulders. Nod your head yes. All right, so your stronger leg, your dominant leg goes forward. Remember, if you're using the chair, you can use the seat in the back of the chair. Stepping one leg forward, tuck the toes of the leg and back, and then come all the way up. Take your time. And then let's move back to the breath. Shoulders back and down. Hands on the belly. Inhaling and exhaling, relax your jaw. Notice how tall you feel, how long your lower back and your neck feel as you get your ears over your shoulders. Take one more breath with me. Great job. Come back to this workout 2 to 3 times each week, adding in challenge by increasing repetitions, slowing down, or even repeating this workout. And for more movement motivation, check out the link below.